Welcome to another edition of Day in the Life of D&D.
Coming at ya.
Right now. Today we're talking about our experience of inviting a homeless man into our home to stay the night.
That's right. And it was something that we've talked about in the past, and it's kind of cool that it actually popped up, and it's something that we had a chance to experience. And I think you'll find out in this video, as we did, we probably learned more from him, or he probably gave us more than we gave him.
That's right. His name's Bing Lee. And he came to us at nighttime, and we will tell you all about our experience and what we got to know about him during the show.
That's right. He's spreading unconditional love, walking around the world, not taking any money.
No money.
And we're also going to be talking about the thrift store and why that's important to us. And some cool finds we're going to show you.
And we have some meals as well.
So stick around.
Keep watching.
So you're walking around the world to show people that you don't need money, you just need love?
It's not that, to try to inspire or convince people to try to love all living things equally and unconditionally. Because I believe that's what life, demands us to do. And to be in harmony with life, in harmony with all there is, to have complete peace, to be free of that unique human misery. As a result of failing to love all living things equally and unconditionally, the only way is to try our best to love all living things equally and unconditionally. So I'm doing this to try to help everybody, including myself, have more and more peace deep within and be more and more free, have less and less of that unique human misery. That's the goal.
One thing that was important to Bing is to only use what you need. And one thing about Drew and I is we love going to the Goodwill store, and there's so much clothes in there that are good, in good shape. And it got us thinking about how much we overuse. So we thought it would be cool if we showed you guys some of the thrift store finds that we recently have purchased. So this shirt here is a thrift store shirt. And all of these ones, this one is also from the thrift store. This one here had the tags on it still, a Forever One blouse. Holy smoly.
How much did you pay for these, Dorothy?
Every one of these shirts was $2. Isn't that crazy? I loved this one. It says, "I don't sweat, I sparkle." So fitting. And then another one is, I thought this one was really beachy. So that's another $2 shirt.
So some of the things that I got in my closet from the thrift store is something I wanted to show you as well. And now are becoming some of my favorite clothes. So this one here is a California shirt. Love it. Dorothy enjoys it as well, don't you, Dorothy?
This is one of my favorites.
I got this blue shirt. It's pretty cool. It's just, I get clothes that are comfortable and fit well. Why do you get clothes, Dorothy?
Because they look good. They're nice.
I got this one here's it's a really light, one of those workout shirts that really airy, I suppose. And then this one here is one of my new favorite shirts, and it's really
Hold it up a little higher. There we go.
It's loose and you can breathe really nice, and it fits nice as well. So these are just some of the things that we've enjoyed from the thrift store, and we kind of have two places. So we have our beach clothes, and we don't have to buy brand new clothes. And I also think that so many people have all kinds of clothes in their closet that have tags on them still. Then we have credit card debt, and we have landfills filling up. So I'm like, why don't we just go and buy clothing that is otherwise going to be thrown away, and they look great? So that's what we do.
It says clearly I have no money and do not want any. Still a lot of people want to give money. Sometimes a lot of money, sometimes $50, $100. It happened many times, and I never take a penny. And so all these things, that not taking money. And when I have enough food, I don't even, I tell them, now I got everything I need. So I take nothing material from a lot of people. Even though they want to give me, they really want to give me a lot of stuff, a lot of money, a lot of stuff. That often moves the people, moves people to tears. And I feel that I'm having some positive impact. I'm conveying this feeling, to other people, and I feel I'm inspiring people to love all living things equally and unconditionally.
Just whipping up asparagus here. Asparagus is one of our favorite veggies, so we just put coconut oil on the bottom of the pan and melt it first, throw in the asparagus, Himalayan salt, pepper on the top, and then right before it's done, we put a little bit of lemon on there. And the trick with asparagus is to get them so they're a little crunchy still and not so mushy, because when you cook them mushy, they don't taste very good.
What is mushy?
Mushy.
It's kind of like muesli.
It's moosh, mush.
And what do we have here?
This is ceviche. Drew and I love ceviche, and we usually go out and eat ceviche. But we thought, well, why don't we make our own? And we've been meaning to make our own for a long time. But all it is shrimp, tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, garlic, and then lemon and lime, salt and pepper. And the shrimp just marinates in the juices of the lime and the lemon. It's so good. We love it.
The biggest challenge is to find a spot to sleep at night. Because I don't stay. I don't usually stay in one place for a long time. So when I get to a new place and only stay there for a couple of days, sometimes it takes a long time for me to find a good spot to sleep where I won't be bothered all night, so I can have good sleep. And so I'll be quiet and preferably also dark. Good for sleeping. Because I've been kicked out of a place many times now. At least 15 times in the last year and 8 months and 2 days. Today, I'll be on the road. But for all that time, 15 times, it's actually not too many times. It's not too bad.
Is there any places where you're like in fear for your safety or uncomfortable?
I've never had that fear, because once that morning I got up, realized I got to do this till my last breath. I wasn't. The fear of death, just disappeared. I still, by instinct, try to stay alive, try to avoid, getting hit by a car, right? Trying to, not to eat like food that I believe is dirty, things like that. But that morning, I lost that strategic fear of death that most people have. I believe. I feel. Because I had it. I know that I had that fear.
This is Drew's pimple. When Drew gets a zit, it's like one zit. That's it.
So flattering. Can you bring the camera any closer?
When I get a zit, it's like an explosion on my face. Drew gets one.
It's true.
Not fair.
But it's a big one. This is like the end of it. They're huge. I get like one giant one.
Drew and I were talking after our little pimple video. And we thought we'd share some of our thoughts with you guys. And we were just talking about how, for us, a pimple could be a huge thing, like a big disaster. Oh no, I have a pimple. It's all we think about, and all we focus on is trying to get rid of this pimple. And then we had Bing come into our lives, and we thought, man, a pimple's such a minuscule thing.
Yeah, I mean, no question that we have these little things in our lives that really aren't issues, but we don't have anything else to worry about or anything real to worry about, so we make these little things an issue in our lives. So when we go back to talking about how much that Bing taught us, that he came into our life, he taught us so much more and probably gave us more than we could ever give him. That's one of the things that we can think about and understand, that most of the time our problems aren't really problems at all.
Yeah, so if we're worried about a pimple or something tiny as a pimple, we can remember Bing and think, wow, he has so much more to worry about, where he's going to sleep, what he's going to eat, where's he going next. And that, compared to a pimple, it makes the pimple seem like nothing.
Well, the pimple really is nothing.
You're right.
We gotta love all living things, everywhere, past, present, future, equally and unconditionally. And we humans treat each other in order to get as much as possible back. That's why humans trade at all. In other words, humans trade to love the self as much as possible. It's for biased love, for the self. Conditional, for the others. So that's why I believe trading itself is against life. Because life demands that we love all living things equally and unconditionally. That's how life is supposed to work. We're supposed to all work in unison and love all living things equally and unconditionally.
So we just wanted to wrap things up by sharing our experiences with you and what it was like to have Bing in our place. And I think first of all, like the first thing for us was to be just open and honest when we agreed to have Bing in our place. And we were like, first of all, we thought, yeah, sure, what a great idea. And then we kind of second-guessed ourselves.
As we were walking away from Bing, because we met him on the pier and invited him to come over. And as we're walking away, walking home, we're kind of contemplating, did we make the right decision? But as we talked more, we thought, why wouldn't you invite somebody into your home that doesn't have a place to stay? Or why wouldn't you offer them a meal if they didn't have something to eat?
That's right. And it goes back to like food and shelter. These are very necessities in life. And we're like, if someone's in need, why wouldn't you share your home with them? So that was clear for us after we decided that. Then it was okay. Like we understood that that's something that we needed to do at that time. And then I think Bing coming into the house, I think it was really cool. Like Bing came in, he addressed us both by our first names. He said, "Hi Drew, hi Dorothy. Thanks for having me here." And he came up the stairs and made himself at home, didn't he?
He sure did. And he had an exact agenda of what he had to do. He was going to put his laundry in first, then he went and shaved his head. And he was so courteous, he didn't want to shave his head in the house because he didn't want to get anything messy or dirty. Even after we're like, oh no, don't worry about it. He said, nope, this is like, he had a clear agenda. This is what I'm going to do. I'll shave. Then he laid his clothes out and made his bed, showered, went to bed. Like it was all so organized.
Yeah, so organized, so planned out. He knew exactly what he was doing before it actually happened. And then from there, he didn't want to take too much. He said he ate, so he didn't eat that morning. He said he had a plan. He knew exactly what he was going to do. So he never wanted to take more. And I think for us, like we live a minimalistic lifestyle. And we think, and compared to Bing, like he just had his wagon and his cart.
Yeah.
And we're like, we have so much, and Bing has so little. And we just thought, I think that we learned so much from Bing, and I think he gave us much more than we gave him.
And I remember telling Bing, I said, Drew and I thought we lived pretty minimally, and then we met you.
On a lighter note, in the last show we asked, why is my mohawk blue?
We sure did.
So we got some great questions and answers coming in from the last show. You guys left your comments, both on Facebook and here on YouTube. So thanks so much for commenting and participating. The answer is, there's no answer.
There is no answer?
Everyone wants to know why it's blue. I don't know. I was like, Dorothy, color my hair blue.
But not secretly, but on some level, I think Drew chose blue because it's our true form color.
It is our true form color. It's a branded color for our website and for our Facebook page and for our graphics often. So we went with the blue. I tried red and I tried some other colors. Green.
He tried green.
And
didn't feel like himself.
Yeah. So always go back to blue because that's how it feels it should be. And there's really no real reason.
Gotcha!